Huge game for the Colts this week. You win, you go to 4-3. You lose, you go to 3-4. Tonight's game, as the Jaguars take on the Saints, that's big for the Colts too. Jags lose, Colts win. All of a sudden, the Colts are back in a tie for first place in the AFC South. So this is a big game. DeForest Buckner, a huge part of the defensive equation for the Colts trying to stop the Browns. P.J. Walker, Deshaun Watson, whoever it is in that running game for the Browns as well. And he's not going to have his running mate, Grover Stewart, with him. We caught up with DeForest Buckner today, talked about the Browns, talked about his heritage, and talked about that effort to move on without Grover Stewart and what kind of support Grover Stewart's getting from his teammates.
No, yeah, obviously we dropped the ball last week going down to Jacksonville. We knew how big of a game that was, and, obviously we didn't come out with the win. Obviously win or lose, we got the 24-hour rule, and, coming back on Monday, we wanted to watch the film and really be, locked in into obviously learning from what we did, our mistakes, and, turning the page and getting ready to come back home, have another home game in front of our fans and a big-time AFC matchup with Cleveland.
I know that Coach talked about it yesterday, of course. He said that, Grove is the highest character guy who made a mistake. Your reaction to your teammate and, unfortunately, his absence over the next 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's unfortunate that it happened to him. And, we all know Grove's character. And, we know that he would never intentionally, cheat himself or cheat the game. And, it's just... we're all responsible of what we have to put in our body. We all gotta, make sure that we take the right steps to, knowing, what's going in our body. And it was just unfortunate, that it was him. And, we all know that he would never intentionally try to do that to hurt the team.
How diligent do you have to be as you take the things that keep you healthy to make sure you don't have stuff in there that's going to get flagged?
Yeah, it's hard because they're always coming out with new things, and you always gotta make sure that you really do the research and searching what's approved, what's not approved, and sometimes there's some supplements and stuff like that or pre-workouts or whatever it is that are out there that haven't been tested enough and little things like that, and sometimes guys don't know it and they'll take it and it'll get flagged. So it sucks.
Look, you guys are tied at the hip, even Grove, on the field. How different is it going to be, and what do you guys have to do to compensate?
Yeah, we got to do a really good job. Obviously inside with I'm splitting up the reps. You know what I'm saying? And guys got to step up. You know what I mean? That's the inside guys and outside guys. We got to step our game up and make sure we fill that void. Obviously Grove is a big part of our D line and part of the defense, and we just got to make sure guys are stepping up and holding down the fort until he gets back.
So maybe national people don't understand how important he is to your defense. He's a key player.
Oh no, most definitely. Yeah, he's a key player. He definitely, he's a problem in the run game. You know what I mean? He stuffs up the run, and teams know that, and teams game plan against him. Specifically for him as well. So, we just got to do a good job, and I know I got confidence in the room that our young guys will step up.
Well, do you expect even more double teams coming your way without him?
You know what? Yeah, double teams are coming with or without him. So, you know what I mean? I just got to keep preparing like I normally do.
Buck, it's obviously unfortunate news with Anthony. He'll be done for the season, but what will you take away from what you got to see and learn out of your quarterback this year?
Oh no, yeah. Anthony, obviously he has everything it takes to be a great player in this league, and he put obviously some great stuff on tape, on display, and it's unfortunate that he has a season-ending injury, but he'll be able to take kind of sit in the back seat and kind of really as he gets healthy be able to just learn from the tape and continue to watch and get some coaching off the field, and we all have a lot of confidence in him moving forward.
DeForest, what's the vibe been in here just with Anthony being out for the year, Grover getting suspended, the loss to Jacksonville, but with 11 games,
yeah,
kind of whole season ahead?
We still got a whole season ahead. It's cliche to say, but it's true. It's next man up, and with the guys, we all have faith in each other and we trust one another to get the job done. And there's we got to continue as a team, as a unit, move forward and continue to stack these wins.
How does the culture Shane's established here kind of help guide
the
team
yeah.
at this
No.
point?
The culture that he's established is great. You know what I mean? The guys everybody's bought in. You know what I mean? And we all have the same mindset. And we're going out there each and every day. We got to put the work in. We got to compete each and every day against each other, and continue to execute our jobs at a high level and together. and you know, and you will be able to see those wins in the win column stacking.
For a couple more.
Working moments like this just define your character even more. Obviously, everyone can be happy and together when you're winning and things are successful, but how does this maybe make you lean in more to who you really are?
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, you know, obviously throughout the season, you're going to get tested with adversity. You know what I'm saying? Little things that can try to deter your team or whatever it is. And moments like these really define and show the type of character guys that you got on your team. And I believe that we got some good guys in this locker room.
DeForest, BC, you're going to represent American Samoa with a patch on your helmet. Could you explain for people who don't know exactly where that comes from for you and just, your level of pride for having got the next couple of months?
Yeah, you know, obviously I'm from Hawaii, and you know, my mom, she's part of American Samoan. My grandmother and my grandpa came from American Samoa and moved to Hawaii. So that's a big part of my heritage and how I grew up back home in Hawaii. And I'm just proud to be able to represent my culture.
How special is it you get to honor your last name on the back of your jerseys, but to honor that culture on the helmet on game day?
Oh no, yeah, it's amazing. You know, to be able to spotlight my culture, and obviously we've had some great players in this game, and continue to, you know, obviously still have great players coming in, and so just being able to have the opportunity to highlight, you know, the islands back home. I mean, it's a great feeling.
That's DeForest Buckner. Interesting challenge for him this weekend. He and Grover Stewart have been stalwarts in that defensive line. He's going to have to play next to somebody else and figure it out, because they got to occupy blockers. For Zaire Franklin to play the level of football he needs to play in order to stop the Browns, a lot of that has to do with DeForest Buckner and whoever plays next to him on that defensive line.